Hi YouTube, it's Tracy from Entrepreneur Girl, and today I'm excited because we're going to be talking about merch by Amazon, which is all the trend and buzz right now. So today we're going to cover the basics. We're going to be talking about, what is it? Why would you care? And how do you go about doing it? And we're doing this because here on the Entrepreneur Girl channel, we really like to cover everything there is about starting an online business. We want to create as many passive income streams as we can. And also we want to diversify our income. And merch by Amazon can help you with all of those things, right? So we're going to be talking about it today. And I hope it's really helpful to you. Well, in case you didn't know it, Amazon is home to some incredible print-on-demand services. And one of the things is a relatively new service called Merch by Amazon. And it really enables everyday non-designers to sell designs printed on t-shirts. Now, right now, it's just only t-shirts, but I really wonder in the future if they will expand into other things. So Merch by Amazon is just that. It's an online service. It allows anyone to design t-shirts, advertise them for sale in its own Amazon marketplace. And if you make a sale, Amazon will charge you a fee. You're left with the royalty that's left over. Amazon does everything. They do the printing, the shipping, the fulfillment, much like FBA that we're all familiar with. And for Prime members, the shipping is free. So Prime members like that, which means you get access to all those Prime members. So this is really an easy way to sell merchandise you've at least played a part in creating. So this is great for having an additional product source, an inventory source. This is a great way to do everything that we've been talking about here on the channel. It's quickly becoming a big deal. If you search YouTube or Google, you'll find all kinds of videos proclaiming, $50,000 a month, something like that. I don't know if that's true. I'm going to take you through my experience with it as I, hit it. So we're going to see. I'm going to take you step by step and see how it goes, and we'll walk through it together. Who wants this kind of process? We know what it is now. Who wants this? Well, Merch by Amazon really is for a lot of different people, not just us e-commerce people looking for another stream of income, but also for gamers, trying to get merchandise out to their fans, developers, which increase their revenue through selling, branded t-shirts. If you have a brand, it's great to have people as walking billboards, right? They're walking around word of mouth, but buy their t-shirt. They're everywhere in the whole United States. How awesome would that be? And just seeing what people like, seeing what causes they care about, seeing what sells and what doesn't. Any kind of theme. If you have a niche out there, you deal with any small group of individuals, you can really customize t-shirts to them specifically, with sayings or pictures or logos or anything that they could relate to. So really, Merch by Amazon is just a simple way for you to get started selling branded merchandise from your app that you are selling, from a game that you've developed, just as an additional income source or product source. There's no risk. There's no out-of-pocket cost to you. You just simply set up your Merchant by Amazon account, you upload the artwork, and you push submit, and Amazon takes care of the rest. This just really gives your audience a fun way to interact with you and with your brand and just take your company to the next level. Since its launch, Amazon Merch really has been gaining some quick momentum with entrepreneurs like you and I, with marketers, brand developers. It's really becoming very popular. Why you want it? It's just so easy. You're designing that passive income stream, money for every single design. All you have to do is create, promote, and repeat. So what was my experience? Well, I finally got my approval on April 28th of this year at 8:27 a.m. Not that I was counting or anything, but guys, it took me 4 months to get approved. And I've even heard stories of it taking 7 months, upwards of a year to get approved. So you really, really, if you have any interest in this at all, you want to hurry up and go ahead and try and get your invitation. And why do I say invitation? Well, unfortunately, to get started with Merch by Amazon, you need to request an invitation and fill out an application. And then once accepted, you can begin selling your t-shirt designs. And you can see on their own website, they talk about just having an overwhelming response. And in order to provide Amazon customers with the best experience, they just have an invitation only system. So you try to request for an invitation and then you either get approved or not, but it takes a really long time. And this, I've been ungated in many different things, right? Grocery, beauty. This has far taken the longest I've ever had to wait to get approved, just so you know. Okay, so I've been approved. Yay! Uh-oh, now what? Okay, here's my dashboard. Woo! All zeros. Look at that. I'm starting from scratch. It's telling me that I can do 5 new submissions every day. However, I'm only able to sell up to 10 different t-shirt designs at any one time. So I already started designing t-shirts and just jotting down t-shirt ideas. When I first started, I really just had no idea and thought, what am I going to come up with? Now that I have this momentum, now that I started looking at stores, looking at slogans, and it's you can't copy a slogan that someone else is using, but the creative process that it spurs in you or gives you an idea that leads to a different idea, I really am filling up more ideas than I'm able to submit right now. And then also, I've been thinking about holidays, like 4th of July is coming up, Father's Day is coming up, Valentine's Day, weddings, different types of things, activities that people do, or groups, like people that love trees, people that love nature, people that love sports. There's just so much now that I just keep a note file on my cell phone and I jot down t-shirt ideas when I come across them or when I think about them. But I also have a notebook that I started saving and started working on, because even though I'm only allowed so many designs now, I hope to get to a point, and I'm always one step ahead, and I can kind of be tweaking those ideas in my brain and be adding to them and making them better and better, and that way when it comes time to actually make them live, they're good. So that's kind of what I've been doing to maximize my time while I'm waiting to get approved to sell more. How do you do it? Well, the first thing, like we said, is to request this invitation. And then number 2, you're going to wait for a response. But while you wait, there are some things that you can do. Thing you could do is start designing now and really try to perfect designing a t-shirt. I'm guessing a lot of people like me that are starting on this really don't have a lot of design experience. Like, I've never designed a t-shirt before. So I'm taking some time to really learn about, what goes into creating a good t-shirt, versus a poorly designed t-shirt. Well, I have Photoshop, I have InDesign, I have Illustrator. I have all of these popular software packages. If you want some free alternatives, there's GIMP out there I know about. I know some people are using canva.com, but I want to take, the time to learn these programs, to watch some tutorials, get a grasp on some designing basics and how to work in these applications. That way I can become like a t-shirt designing ninja. And hopefully I'll be spending several months, maybe even years, designing t-shirts or other types of products. And I want to be prepared, to know what goes into all of that. Once you get approved, then you really need to kick it into designing a t-shirt because they do put a time limit on it, and you really don't want to lose your spot. And you really want to do it as soon as possible so that you can tier up. And what I mean by that is you get royalties for your t-shirts. You really want to get approved to sell more than that because the more designs you have, the more sales you have, the more royalties that you make, right? So as soon as you get approved, you really want to get into designing all of, the t-shirts out there. This is just, on Amazon, looking at different types of t-shirts and how you can design your own. Amazon also helps you with all of this because on their dashboard, they have a resources section, and it gives you, all the different templates that you need. It gives you guidelines on copyright, gives you guidelines on creating a good t-shirt. So they kind of help you with several of the resources that you'll want to look through so that are creating good t-shirts right out of the gate. Once you've uploaded all of the t-shirt designs that you're allowed to upload, other ways that you can kind of expand your business while you're waiting to see how your sales do and waiting to see if you can get tiered up with Amazon is you can visit other sites that are print on demand as well. And some of these are Zazzle and Cafe Press. You may have heard of these because they've been around for a while. Here's a newer one of my favorites, Society 6. So you don't have to just use your designs on Amazon. You can branch out and have your designs on all of the print on demand sites as well. And then if you don't want to stop there, you can even create your own website. And this is one of my favorite. This is actually Christian t-shirts. And I found them because my daughter wanted one for last Christmas. And so I started looking at their designs, looking at what they're doing. They just have t-shirts. Sometimes you'll see a hat, sometimes you'll see a keychain, but for the most part, the bulk of what they're selling is t-shirts. And these t-shirts, I bought her one and it was close to $50. So they're not inexpensive. But you can see that this company has created their own website, their own audience. And you can do the exact same thing. So not are you only selling on all the print-on-demand sites, but you're also selling on your own sites as well. It really is as simple as uploading your artwork, setting your own price. They print what you sell, they ship it with Prime, and you earn monthly royalties. You need to know there are some obvious positives to Merch by Amazon. You get to set your own royalty. That's number one. You control how much you make on each sale because you're setting the prices of your products. Number two, you have no inventory risk. You don't have to worry about, unsold stock. You don't have to worry about running out of stock. They are printing your t-shirt after each sale. And so there's just no inventory risk with that. Number three, Prime shipping. All of your products are eligible for Prime shipping. So your customers will receive their orders quickly and you'll have access to all of those great Prime members. And number four, you can reach new customers through this. Your t-shirts will be available to hundreds of millions of customers because of the Amazon platform. And then if you're maximizing your own website and other print-on-demand websites as well, you just have a huge customer base at that point. And the last thing is you can track your success. They have tools on Amazon where you can, really see what is your best-selling designs, how is your revenue growing, and just monitor what is working and what's not working. There are a few negatives though, so let's talk about those. It's a really big deal right now, this Merch by Amazon, which means there's a lot of competition out there. A lot of people are jumping on this wagon, and you're hearing a lot of claims about people getting their designs stolen, about there being 20 of the almost identical shirt. It's really overwhelming people and their buying options, and it's just something to be mindful of, all of that competition out there. So you want to know, you want to learn about making designs, good designs. You want to learn about promoting your designs once they're made. And you really want to put some thought into this about how you can maximize the opportunity. Don't just jump in there like everybody else is jumping in there. Really put some work into it. And the last thing is Amazon keeps $9.80 off of every shirt. So in order to, have a worthwhile profit, you're going to need to charge about $15 to $20 for your t-shirt, which doesn't seem to be a problem, but you want to make sure definitely that your shirt is worth it, that you would pay that much if for your own shirt. You want to make sure that you like it enough and you think you have enough customer base out there that would like it enough to pay that amount of money. Well, thanks guys for being here with me today. I appreciate you here on the channel. Next week, I'm hoping to show you a step-by-step walkthrough on how to create your first design if you don't know how to do it. Down below, if this video is helpful to you, please thumbs up so I know that this is the kind of content that you're looking for. Also, if you have comments or questions or any future video information that you would like to see here on the channel, please put it down in the comments section below. As always, keep rocking it, and I'll talk to you next video. Bye, guys.